Short circuit list of functions Python. I have a class with some method like this. If all of them are true, I want to continue, else return a string. Now I do not have any problem with this because there are just 3 conditions, but for example, if I have more, let's say like 10 conditions, I would end up with a lot of if scenarios, so I was thinking if something like this is possible, where I just add the condition logic and the condition to the list and that's it. The problem is to get the string value if the condition is false. Also want to know if this is valid and if this could be considered Pythonic and recommended.
You can use a dict to store the functions mapped to their respective strings. Note that dicts preserve insertion order in Python 3.7+. If you're using an older version, or want to be stricter about the ordering, use an orderedict, or list of tuples containing functions and strings. This by itself is perfectly Pythonic, but I don't know the context so I can't say for sure in your case. For example, if valid_scenario isn't a string, I'd strongly recommend using exceptions instead of having a mixed return type. This question covers that. Why should functions always return the same type? And I'd recommend the same if the functions are checking for error conditions.
I would do something like this. Then use next to find the first true or false as appropriate to read the associated docstring from the function. You can use a default with next to indicate all other same, true or false as the case may be. Or, as you stated the desire. Advantages. If you use this approach in a class, the strings are automatically class in scope, not recreated each time. Easier to edit, for me, than 1, string from 1, 2, string from 2, ... String and associated test code are right there together in the function. Next with a conditional provides a short circuit and stops at the first targeted boolean. The list of conditions, 1, 2, 3, ... is easier for me to see and understand vs. 1, string from 1, 2, string from 2, ... And one more thing. You can skip the __doc___ string entirely and just use descriptive function names with next f __name__ for f in conditions if f, default. If you want to do it old school, you can use next with a dict of func_name column, associated string, as well.
I've written these things like alternatively, change the way your validators work. If they fail, return a string explaining why. If they pass, return none.
Source order.